All right, so I'm just an idiotic, stupid dog, and I done a Kill Tony, Ari Shaffir dominance take, and the producer rejected it. He said I didn't highlight the things that the producer wanted highlighted. So the producer kind of, he kind of skimpily, half-assedly wrote down some stuff that I'm supposed to follow. I'm supposed to closely adhere to the script that the producer wrote for me. So I said, okay, I'll do that, but we're going to have our adherents, all 266 of them, they're going to judge between the two takes, and they're going to put in the comments section their vote for, maybe both takes do suck, but they're going to say which one they thought was a little bit better. So I'm trying to follow the producer's dictates and his, whatever you would call it, his script. But I'm like, this is so bad. He's wanting me to talk about how good the bucket pulls were. And the other thing he's wanting me to talk about is how great it was where Ari Shaffir pulled his balls out of his pants. He said the first time he pulled his balls out of his pants, they were obscured or blurred. But the second time he pulled his balls out of his pants, they were there to be seen. And I said, I don't think that YouTube would have let them. And I watched, and they were blurred the second time. Maybe they weren't blurred in the live show or something, but they're blurred now. When I watched what the producer sent me to watch, they were blurred. Or maybe it was that, just like Kill Tony, the producer is just so into seeing Ari Shaffir's big bloated balls that he saw something that wasn't really there. He had a delusion. He saw what he wanted to see. Those balls were not there. They were blurred, but maybe he saw balls where there was no balls to be seen. Whatever. I'm not sure. But as for those bucket pulls, those are the most depressive bucket pulls I've ever seen in my life. Even Tony was like, what the, God bless, what's the matter with these guys? You got one guy comes out and he talks about his dad's suicide. I think he was also the guy who talked about having some kind of produce shoved up his ass. They're all talking about their wives, like they're throwing their wives under the bus. It's just repulsive. William Montgomery comes out and he talks about diarrhea, having diarrhea in the shower. Sometimes you might pee in the shower, but if you're so screwed up, you have a diarrhea in the shower. And Ari Shaffir, God bless him, he had a couple good jokes, but for the most part, he sits there, doesn't say too much of nothing. He suggested maybe William Montgomery should try to sell diarrhea on the road. Little samples of diarrhea, the way Cam Patterson sells rocks. And even William Montgomery was like, Ari, that's stupid. How am I going to travel around with diarrhea? Where am I going to put it? Am I going to put in little vials of my diarrhea and sell them on the road? He's like, how am I going to harvest the diarrhea? Am I going to diarrhea into a pail and then dip the vials in? Nobody's going to want a filthy, dirty diarrhea-encrusted vial. I mean, God bless, who's going to pay for that? Ari, that didn't even make any sense. So to try to make up for it, Ari pulls his balls out one more time to end the show. Kill Tony loves it. Kill Tony can't get enough of it. The producer, my producer, he seems to love it, like he can't get enough of it. The only thing I want to point out, they don't understand, either the producer or Kill Tony, those are prosthetic balls. Those are fake balls. Ari Shaffir walks around with a set of fake balls down there tucked next to his real balls. So when he pulls his balls out, those are prosthetic balls. They're fake. Right? You're getting caught up in a ruse. I mean, Ari pulls out his fake balls and washes them all around, flaps them all hither and yon. Everybody's like, oh my God, they don't understand. Those are fake balls. I mean, so what a bunch of fools. I mean, the joke is on you, all right? Those are like in the glam rock days when the guys would stick zucchinis or rolled up socks down in their groin area to try to make it look like they had big penises for the teeny boppers. Ari's walking around with a set of prosthetic balls to trick everybody into thinking he's got big giant balls. He pulls them out, he flops them around, and the producer and Kill Tony go wild for it. Just think about it a little bit.